right there is as good as Hob gets. That's what this game is. It's just a game where you move and shift things that causes other things to move and shift. And I wanted so much more. And that's a shame because this game is just so stylized and nice to look at. I mean, they have specific spots set up on the map for you to just sit and admire the look at the game. And that really shows that the developers were proud of what they were able to make because they wanted you to look at it. In so many places, I felt like they were firing on all cylinders with their ideas that they were able to implement and the ways that they designed the dungeons. But then there were also areas of the game that were just quite literally unfinished, and areas of the map that were just running awful for me. I mean, I may not have the best computer out there, but I can run most games on max settings and have a solid frame rate. But this would bring my PC to its knees at times. What made me realize that this game was just unfinished was that they put a respawn button in the pause menu, just in case you got stuck in or by something.
Well, what the shit?
I bring that up not just to rant, but to say that I still enjoyed this game, which is just a testament to what they were able to make. Hob does have style, and it does have substance to it, but I wanted more. I wanted the combat to be set up better to where if an enemy has armor, they aren't completely immune to all damage before you take off their plates. I want to be able to explore this world and not have to worry about walking over a tree and getting stuck inside of it. And there are just invisible barriers everywhere, just for no reason at all. The invisible barriers and the glitches have led to so many moments throughout the game that it just took me out of it. And it just had me worrying of when the next time I'd get stuck or would encounter something that'd take me out of the game.
Wait. What the shit?
And I specifically say game because the story did not really matter to me at all. Which once again just makes me so bummed out because I wanted more from the story. I wanted to understand the lore better, these characters, these locations, but there's nothing there to explain it to me. Every creature in this game speaks a language that you don't understand. The writing on the walls is like an abstract painting trying to figure things out. When you start off the game, you're absolutely clueless to what's going on. A robot just wakes you up, points in a direction, mumbles some words, and you just go do it. And that's how the entirety of this game goes for most of the time. You just talk to the robot, he tells you to go somewhere, and you go there. That is until the game just gets lazy, and then it stops having to go to the robot, and it just starts putting markers on the map. And the places that are marked on the map, you just go there and wander around aimlessly, moving boxes to get other things to move for you to fight guys. Then you move here, then you climb up here, then you go here, and you do this. It's just busy work. I have no idea what I'm doing half the time until the thing that I'm doing causes another thing to happen. Like with the main story of this game, your main objective is to collect these balls. Oh yeah, collect these balls and bring them to the ferry for some reason to make them power up the big robot that puts his arm up for you to be able to climb up this floating structure. What? Why? Because the robot pointed at the start of the game for me to go up there? The feeling that I got from this game was that the developers were trying to say, we tried our best, we tried to fix these things, but this is what we were able to do. We hope you like it. And that feeling really came to a forefront when I found out the studio that made this game was shut down shortly after release. They never had the chance to fix the bugs and the glitches. They never had a chance to do more with the story. The art style is one of the main reasons why I started this game to begin with. And it's one of the biggest ones that I kept playing, even when things annoyed me. I feel that's a testament to the passion that the creators put into this game, and why it's unfair that they were not able to finish what they started. I really want to know more about this character. She was always just out of sight. She was always just out of frame. And the times that she did help you, it's like, why are you helping me? Why does my character want to harm you, but the other robot guy doesn't? How come your character looks so much like mine, but also just not? And at the very end of the game, they finally do kind of explain all that stuff to you, but it just kind of felt like it was just put in to wrap things up, to give it some closure, when it's like they wanted to do more. And maybe the developers were never going to explain her story because it was just more interesting wondering what her story was. And so I'll always be curious if her story would have been different if they were given the chance to do more. And I'll also be wondering, what if the devs were able to finish this game? If it would have been a masterpiece, if it would have been better, if it would have been worse. That's something that I'll never know. But something that I do know is that this game has bad optimization, annoying combat systems, terrible glitches, but it does also have areas of the map that make me just stop and look off into the distance, some fun progression systems that make this game like a Metroidvania, and the love and the care that was put into some of the animations of this game. And so I'm just gonna have to say, this game is just eh.